Hello, hello, media junkies. This is future Austin speaking. I have a small disclaimer that I thought was important enough to put at the beginning of today's episode, and it regards Moral Compass, which at the time of this recording is our most recent episode. But it was actually filmed after the FNAF Quiz, so there would be a couple references, you could say, to Moral Compass in this episode. So, sorry for any confusion that brings. And I hope you enjoy the episode otherwise, because it's a good one. Boy, is it a doozy. And don't forget to tune in on the 31st for our spooky special. See you there, media junkies.
Your touchpad's really,
Stupid.
really weird. Yeah.
It sucks.
But at any rate, welcome to the Three Media Junkies podcast. It's recording.
Okay. Well, listen, I couldn't tell. I could barely see if it says okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm
was
running this
making
episode
sure.
again.
Yep.
I'm Luke,
I'm Austin.
And I'm Hunter.
and I just hit the table on
Yeah,
accident. I
you did.
promise
Stop hitting the
that was
table.
not on purpose.
Future Austin, who's
Yeah.
editing, hates you right
I
now.
know. And even me listening to the podcast sometimes when I hear us hitting the table, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's so, distracting, like what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a topical episode. I don't think anyone has any small talk, by the way.
Not that I can think of.
Nothing.
We're all doing great.
We're all doing awesome.
Yes.
Doing horrible.
No, okay. Oh, yeah, 100th birthday soon.
Oh yeah.
But,
Well, happy early birthday to Hunter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Should we sing?
No. If we sing, then we'll get copyright claim by the birthday police.
Yes.
I don't think you can get copyright claim by a birthday song, but
Yeah.
Whatever. We're not singing
That would
anyway.
be
I guess we'll
Actually-
find out.
actually,
Happy
no.
Oh no. Okay. Well, anyway, we have a topical episode. I think this is gonna be really fun. We're gonna get a little competitive today.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Not
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Okay.
But in light of the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie that's coming out, I have prepared a little quiz for our boys over here.
Ooh.
You already knew about that, don't you?
Shut up.
Yes.
Surprise. A quiz.
I didn't know about
A
this.
pop quiz? How
Yeah,
dare you?
yeah.
What?
So we're gonna test these guys' knowledge on the story of Five Nights at Freddy's, and we're all big fans of it here.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I know the most, so I think
Yes.
that's why I'm kind of running this episode.
Grandmaster Wizard,
Yeah.
FNAF Lord, Genius.
We
Yeah,
should-
it's definitely. I think because I spend most of my time analyzing video game stories. I don't really do like movies and shows like you guys do, so I can dig deeper into more specific things, which is why I feel like I'm like FNAF isn't my favorite, but I know like most of the lore.
Yeah.
But in any case, we're gonna test these guys' knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna. Before we start, I want to explain what this series is if you don't know,
Yes.
because it's a pretty famous series, one of the most famous horror. I guess even pieces of media, even like movies or anything,
Mhm.
most famous
Wow.
video game for sure.
Yeah.
The concept of Five Nights at Freddy's is, at least for the first few games and just in general, you are a security guard working at a Chuck E. Cheese, like, I don't know what else, like, I can't really think of any other examples, but you're working in this, like, kids establishment,
Uh-huh.
where, like, in the day, you know,
Yeah.
Animatronics.
you know, and there's these robots, the animatronics, you know, like the Chuck E. Cheese robot that like sings and has all his friends who I don't know. But in this game, Five Nights at Freddy's, the animatronics are alive, and you are sitting in this office for 5 nights.
Mhm.
Actually, no, it's 7.
yeah, well,
technically.
it gets a little complicated, but yeah. And you're sitting in this office, and you're trying to defend against these animatronics who are coming to kill you and stuff you into a Freddy Fazbear suit,
Well,
which is pretty crazy.
Yo,
and then that first game, the games follow that formula. They start to stray, definitely, in the later games.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that's the basic gist of Final Fantasy
Scary
III.
Reach. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are killer robots, and they have a lot of depth to their story. And there's like I I looked this up earlier. I was gonna make this a question, but I decided not to. In total, there's like 148 like animatronics in the whole
Holy
series.
crap, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, a lot of them are just like side characters that don't really matter.
A
But
lot of them are just like recreations of them.
yeah,
It's literally just Freddy, Phantom Freddy.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm sure you've at least heard of it once. It's super famous. I mean, obviously, there's a movie coming out.
Yeah.
But the story gets really in depth, and we're gonna get to explore that story a little bit today in the form of this quiz. So, who do I throw it to first? We're gonna be taking turns.
It's up to you. It's
Yeah, it's you. You're
I
the
know.
one that's making this.
I didn't actually think about this, so we'll just let Hunter go first
Oh, great.
because
I
Austin
see.
gets everything.
I see how it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Austin gets to do all the episodes, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go first.
Okay.
And this is in the. So I have 5 categories here, and this is in the
I hope
easy
I
peasy
remember.
category. so-
Easy peasy.
Yeah,
let's,
okay.
see if
easy.
let's see if I can remember.
If you get this wrong, you.
You're gonna get jump
my
scared
brain
by
is
Freddy.
just not okay.
Yep.
So yeah, this is worth 1 point.
Oh,
This
God,
question's
this
an
is gonna-
easy.
I know
These
that-
questions are worth
This
1
worst
point.
part is that I know it's easy peasy, so I'm gonna like somehow like overthink it all and be like, oh, what is the answer for
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. Okay, so this is pretty easy, pretty simple one. What is the name of the character that you play as in the first Five Nights at Freddy's game?
Wasn't it Mike? Fitzgerald?
No.
No, it was
But-
the second one.
I'll give you Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
His name is Mike Schmidt.
It's Mike Schmidt, yeah.
Oh, that's
Fitzgerald's
right.
second.
Yep,
Fitzgerald's
Fitzgerald's
right.
second game. Jeremy Fitzgerald. Mike Schmidt.
I actually don't know if I would have gotten that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's Jeremy Fitzgerald, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna lose.
Well, I'll give Hunter a point for that. I
Okay.
actually didn't think about how I'm going to keep track of the points. I'll just write them down here. Hunter has 1 point. And I forget who's playing him in the movie, but Mike Schmidt is the main character
Is it-
in the movie as well.
His name's like Josh or Jason or something.
Something like that.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
he's
Not
also
quite.
playing. He's also playing Steve in Minecraft.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And that doesn't really have any lore significance necessarily, but that is his name
Mhm.
on the check at the end of the game. Mike Schmidt, that's who you're playing as,
Yeah.
the security guard for the first game. And now we throw it to Austin
Ooh.
for the next question in the easy peasy category.
Okay.
What is the name of the song that Freddy plays before he jump scares you in the first FNAF game?
Oh, actually. Wait.
Is it like really simple? It's
It's a pretty well known. I actually think most people actually probably don't know the name of it, but if you think hard enough,
I actually don't know the name of this, so this is probably not gonna be.
for some reason I feel like the song name is Happy Birthday.
no,
It's not.
no.
I don't know why that rang a bell. I
Yeah.
was like,
Wait, Freddy, you said
Yeah. Okay, now it's Hunter's turn.
in the first game.
To see if you can get this. When he's in the hallway, when all the power goes out and you run out of power, Freddy gets in your little doorway and starts singing a song to you before he kills you.
It's the music. I know it sounds like the music box. It
It-
sounds
it
like Jack
is
in
a-
the Box.
Yeah, similar, but yeah.
Is it? I know it sounds like Jack in the Box.
If I sing the song, will it help you?
I know
Yeah,
it's the-
yeah, sing it.
Yeah,
Let
sing
me
it.
hear
Oh,
I've heard the full version
I
before.
know this.
too.
I know this, but I can't.
Oh God.
It sounds like it's not Foxy.
It's
Did you get it?
I feel like I have one of the
Wait.
words of the title, but I don't know.
It sounds like Jack in the Box. It sounds.
Oh,
It also sounds like the music box
Yeah,
from
that's
two.
yeah. That's a different song. That's
Yeah, I
that's-
know.
Oof.
You said.
Oh, I might actually know. I don't fucking lie.
All right, we'll
I
we'll
can't-
go back and forth here.
I don't know the name.
Give a guess, and we'll go back to Austin.
I can't think of a name. It's I would say. It sounds like a carnival ride.
A carnival ride.
Like something at a carnival.
I'm gonna throw it to Austin.
Yeah, I just don't.
All right, what do you think it is?
So, this is not my guess yet, but I'm just gonna throw out the word that is really stuck in my mind. I feel like waltz is in the title. WALTZ.
It's not, but it's close. It's close. It's close.
Is it like well, waltz is a dance. You said it's close.
Uh-huh.
Is it like
Another form of movement.
another form of movement that isn't dancing?
No, not dancing.
Walk waltz.
What does that mean?
Maybe it is walking. I don't.
The light stroll.
That's what it's called.
No,
Oh,
I was just saying.
Oh.
The light stroll.
The flowers isn't in the title, is it?
No.
Okay.
I honestly thought it to be easier.
This is not.
All right,
easy.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, this is not easy. I don't know that. I never looked up the name of this.
So I'm gonna stop it there.
Yeah.
Maybe I should put this in a different category now that I'm actually thinking about it. But this is called the Toreador March.
I would never have gotten.
Yeah, I
that.
would never have gotten that. I don't
would
look.
never.
Wow,
I never looked
I
it
thought
up.
you guys would have actually.
I never looked it up.
Wow.
I've heard the full version before.
Uh-huh.
That isn't just that sequence, but
Yeah.
I never would have remembered that title.
The full version is like sounds kind of old fashioned.
Now I'm worried. These are the easy peasy.
Easy
It's gonna be
peasy.
a hard-
Mine was actually easy.
Yeah, yours is actually easy.
My first one, like Mike.
This
yeah.
is rigged.
No, I know. I promise.
Yeah, when you said.
Well,
when you said
what else would I call it besides easy peasy? Arty darty.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're moving on to the kind of tricky category. That's what it's
Oh,
called.
it's already in.
Kind of tricky.
Okay.
These are worth 2 points. So.
Ooh, kind of tricky.
Oh,
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
2 points.
2 points.
So I'm
I
starting
can
off.
get in the lead.
I'm
if
starting.
Yeah.
I'm starting off with a 1 point lead
And
right now.
Austin gets the question first. The first question for kind of tricky is which FNAF game has the mini game called Happiest Day?
Oh, what? I think. Oh wait, never mind.
Happiest day.
I'm really glad you said that.
Okay.
You're adding a lot to this.
Happiest day. Okay.
Oh.
And-
Okay. Let me.
I
Let me
Don't
think-
overthink it. It's a FNAF game, and you can, you know.
Okay. I know it's one of 2 games,
I think.
and I better not be wrong. I know it's either 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
But which one is
Oh,
it?
here we
they
go.
they both have a lot of mini games,
Yes, they do.
and I don't. Happiest day. I gotta think. What was happiest day? Which obviously wasn't the happiest day.
Debatable.
Oh.
It's 3.
Yep.
Dang it! I knew it.
2 points.
I
I'm
knew
in the
it.
lead.
go.
If you said 2, I was gonna say it's 3.
What
Because
mini, what
2
mini
is
game was
the.
it?
I'll explain this here. So
I think I know this one. Is it the when he gets his head?
When he gets-
chomped?
that is not a mini game.
Where-
Oh, no, that's FNAF 4.
Oh,
yeah,
never mind, yeah.
By Division 3.
Yes.
By the way, yeah, that's what.
Hang on. We'll get there. The FNAF, in the second game, whenever you die,
I was thinking of birthdays. That's why.
whenever you die, there's a chance that you might get a secret mini game that you can play. And in the second game, they're kind of like very ambiguous. If you don't understand really what's going on, you just can make a lot of inferences, and there's a lot of implications. There's this purple character that is supposedly killing children. You're like, what's that all about?
Purple guy
you know?
who's murdering children.
In the third game, after every night you play a little mini game, and the purple man attacks you.
Mm-hmm.
Purple guy.
But there are also many other secret mini games in the third game, and this is like when you're actually playing one of the nights in the third game, when you're in the security office. You can go on some of the cameras and do like secret combinations, and there's one where you have to like touch the wall in a specific way that's really weird.
Yeah,
And you can play these little secret mini games, and one of them is, once you get them all linked up, you get one that's called the Happiest Day.
Oh.
That's like the final.
okay.
Yes,
yeah,
and this
I
was
was
supposed to be the end of the series.
I was
Mhm.
thinking birthdays, and that one also has a birthday
Yeah,
in it because
that
it's,
one is-
it's
yeah.
when the souls get released.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
There you go, you got it.
I was thinking of the wrong happiest
Yeah.
day.
Oh, is that the one that shows the little image of all the animatronic heads? and,
After,
like-
yes.
Okay, got it.
And then they
Um,
go up. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever there are, I'm just gonna say
Okay,
this
yeah.
flat out. There are dead children that the purple guy, William Afton,
Purple guy.
he killed these children and put their bodies in the animatronic
He murdered
suits,
them in
which
the
is very
hole.
morbid, I know, but
Yeah.
just wait. And their souls possessed the robots,
Mhm.
and
Which is why they're
they were
killing
restless and evil, and they wanted to attack people.
Well, not evil. They're just seeking revenge because they
Yeah.
got murdered at a young age.
Which is kind of evil. But
I mean, they
Don't-
could have
okay,
just cried.
listen. If you got killed, stuffed into a suit, you would be a little bit.
actually, save it for the next episode. We'll get into morality. Don't worry.
we'll get into
Yeah.
morality.
All right.
Wait a second. What is your episode gonna
Don't-
be?
don't-
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. So in the Happiest Day minigame, you free their souls finally, and they are finally put to rest, and you get the good ending. Now, their souls are quote unquote put to rest, but they had to make more games, so you know.
Mhm.
Well, technically, I don't think the rest of them are children, are they? I thought they were just animatronics.
Well,
After
debatable.
free.
There's all kinds of things we can get into. I mean, if I were to explain it now, it would be like 2 hours.
Pretty much every game after FNAF 2 is supposed to be the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
And then
though.
it never is.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
technically, what's it called? Pizzeria Sim it was considered the last.
Yeah.
It's quite literally the last game. Everything else is after that.
Okay, this one actually, now that after the Toreador March question, this one might actually be pretty hard, and even this one's also kind of obscure, but
Imagine I just get
and I don't. It's just kind of But I'll ask Connor first because it's his turn, obviously.
Mhm.
What is the name of the substance that William believes holds the key to eternal life?
Oh, you son of a gun!
Now, I think this is talked about a lot in the books, but I think it,
I don't.
it
haven't
is
read
it is
any
talked
of the
about
books.
in one of the games.
Which game?
It just so happens to be the AR game.
The one game I have
That
not
no one ever
touched or
played.
anyone has ever touched. You had to give this to me.
This
I did because it was your turn.
it sounds very familiar. I feel like
I
know
feel like
this.
know.
Wait,
it.
are you about to look it up?
No. Look at my phone.
Hang on, 1 second.
Hold on, 1 second.
I gotta run.
Hey,
back.
Siri, William Afton. What? Okay. It's not
I'll give you some hints.
substance.
What?
What?
Substance. This idea, this thing. It is when there are souls who are restless. When they're. I think it's when restless souls are mixed with metal or something like that. Electronics.
It's
Oh.
it's an actual like physical substance.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to explain. I don't think you can really see it, but like
You got like
it's
such
implied.
an easy question.
I think you did. This is
Mhm.
rigged. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this one around real quick.
don't. It's a physical thing.
Mhm.
I need to figure this out.
Think of the word remains.
Really?
It helps me. I know what it is now.
You really? Sorry.
Son of a gun.
I helped Austin.
Blood. I'm kidding. No.
That's
no.
it.
I'm kidding. What the heck? Why did you?
I don't know.
My brain. I
I
haven't read
know
any.
what
I
it
haven't
is.
seen any of the. I haven't read anything from the books. I haven't seen any. Of
Hey,
the
I'm getting those
they
books, and I think that you should read them.
Yeah,
I
you
know
can-
what
I'll
it
take it.
is.
Shut up! Stop
I
saying.
think Austin knows what it
Is
is.
there like
I-
a timer or?
Just go
Oh.
ahead. I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
because-
Don't worry. I'll give Hunter the next question too.
This would actually be really funny if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
I can't.
Soul remnants.
I'll give it to you. Remnant.
That's what I was gonna say originally, but I was like,
Yeah.
that's too
Is
easy.
it literally just remnant?
Yeah, it's called Remnant.
Okay, but it's from the souls though, correct?
Mhm.
Okay,
Souls, dead souls mixed with metal.
okay.
Metal.
I swear.
3-1,
Which I think is
baby.
really kind of 4-1 actually,
4. What are you talking
Yeah, because
about?
you got two.
because
that
this is the kind of tricky category. Now we're in.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Now we're in.
This is fun.
Wait, why did they put this in the getting harder category?
It's whatever.
Anyway, well, not this one, the next one, but I'll go to Austin first, I guess.
Wait, what?
Because it's his turn, right?
Yeah, you went first. last
Yeah.
time.
You went first, don't you?
No, the last question, the remnant
Next
question, he asked
Who
you
went
first.
last time?
Yeah,
No.
he asked you first, and then
Yeah, and then the last time he asked you first whenever he went to the getting tricky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did ask me
Yeah,
first
exactly.
I
twice.
did. Oh, I
Yeah,
did?
You did.
Okay, then I'll ask Hunter first, but I don't.
I
I'll ask
don't know
Hunter.
to get any of this.
Yeah.
'Cause, like now my brain just.
I'll explain what these characters are if you don't know them, but name all of the merry melodies. You can't see the face Hunter's making. Okay. Did I? Yeah. In the Five Nights at Freddy's 6, the Pizzeria Simulator, there is a hippo and a frog.
Those
Oh,
guys.
Mr.
Pig.
Hippo.
This one.
Okay, there you go, Mr.
I-
Hippo. How about I'll give you 1 point for tweeting.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I know Mr. Hippo. That's easy.
Just to add some spice.
That's like
in
the easiest one.
Mr. Hippo has iconic lines.
Frog. I don't remember. I can't remember his name.
Kermit.
Hermit.
That's
Okay,
it, Kermit the Frog.
Her-
Robot Kermit.
Mrs. Frog.
It's an emotion.
Sad
Oh,
frog.
I know what it is.
Happy.
Yep, Happy Frog.
Yo, let's go. And what
You-
was the what was the third animal?
Oh, there's 5.
Oh, five?
You can really get the lead if you.
Do you have any, Hunter, Austin?
Yeah.
Just shout them out if you have one.
Yeah.
What were the wait? What were all the animals again? I can't remember.
There's a bear, hippo, elephant,
Lefty.
pig.
Kidding.
That's not one of them, but
Oh, well, I was gonna say him.
Nah.
I thought he counted.
what's these $5?
Bear,
So
hippo,
if you-
pig.
whoever gets one next, just yell it out.
Is pig like a emotion too, or is it?
No.
Okay.
Just a frog.
Piggy bank.
Mrs.
Mrs. Pig.
Piggy bank.
I actually don't know any of them.
Piggy bank.
I barely even know anything about pizza.
Yeah, I'll cut this one off because this one's hard.
Okay, so how many points do each of us
3 to
have?
4 now. Hunter, it has 3, you have 4.
Okay.
The question is, the answers are Mr. Hippo, the purple hippo, Orville the elephant,
Ah.
Happy Frog, Ned Bear.
Nah.
Of course, it's Ned Bear. The one that I
Of
was gonna
course.
get.
What was the other one? Pig Patch.
I feel like I'm so dumb in this whole like question.
It's okay.
But like, there's so many questions that are like so nitpicky that I
the guy who made this really should have made.
because I don't
obscure.
look at I
Yeah.
don't look directly into the lore.
It's
I
okay.
just-
The bonus questions will be the highlight, I'm sure.
Because I mostly focus on like the
Okay, Hunter.
outer skin of it.
Here's the episode or the question.
Well, it's him now.
It's me. It's
I
my
asked you
turn.
twice in a row.
No.
Remember?
You just
Hey.
asked him twice, though.
No, I'm talking.
This is
okay.
not that
Let me
hard to
explain this to you.
understand.
Okay. What?
And on the second question of
You
the
just
first,
asked him 2 questions.
Shut up.
Explaining.
Shut up. Let me explain.
I
this.
just explained it
Guys,
in one
it's all
sentence.
recording.
This-
Austin.
You just asked him 2
Yeah.
questions in a row. Explained. That's it.
Okay.
You just asked
I
him
asked
2
him.
questions in a row.
Okay,
Yes.
continue.
Okay.
Okay. My God.
I'm so sorry. That was really.
I hate you guys
Terrible.
so much. I've been there with you for the past like almost full day now.
This is all I'm recording, guys.
Okay.
It's fine.
Who caused the bite of 83?
Oh.
Fredbear.
Yeah. Red Bear.
is getting harder.
Yeah, I know.
What is that?
I said that I. Okay.
That should be in the. That should literally have been in the first one.
Wow, I really have screwed this episode up.
You
haven't I?
have really. You gave him like such easy.
No,
questions.
okay, listen. It'll get better. These next ones actually are hard. Like these ones actually make sense.
Okay, Luke. Before you start the next question,
Mm-hmm.
before you pick who's going to answer it first, you just asked me, so that means it's Hunter's turn.
Okay.
Just laying that out there. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna explain the bite of 83 because all of our listeners are kind of confused. I'm gonna explain the lore too.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
In the fourth Five Nights at Freddy's game, you are a child in a bedroom, maybe in a coma, maybe you have illusions chasing you, but there are these giant nightmare versions of the FNAF animatronics that are trying to get you while you're in your bedroom. Really creepy, really sad. And you get another mini game. After every night, you play as a child who's crying, actually revealed to be the son of William Afton, the guy who is the killer. And he's at this place called Fredbear's Family Diner, which was basically Freddy's before Freddy's existed.
Mm-hmm.
And his brother is teasing him and taunting him at his birthday party, and he's like, guys, I think that he said that he wanted to give the Fredbear animatronic a big kiss. Very weird, I know.
Yeah.
And he puts his head in the Fredbear animatronic as a joke, just to make the kids scared. But this Fredbear animatronic is a spring lock animatronic.
Oh
What,
no.
what this means is this Fredbear suit,
Oh,
is
yeah.
both. It doubles as a suit that you can wear, or a suit that is just a robot by itself. And when it switches from suit mode to robot mode, these spring lock things come and like clamp everything shut and like make it into a robot again. You can't. I'm making robot arms.
William
Or you can't
Afton.
see.
Yeah.
So basically, when these spring locks activate, everything gets like
You're crushed.
crushed basically.
Yeah.
So if moisture comes in contact with the spring locks, that is how they activate.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you touch them.
Yeah, which is
And
usually-
so he's in the mouth of the Fredbear. He's crying obviously because he's scared, and the tears drop onto the spring locks. His head's crushed, and he dies.
Yep.
Right.
So the brother
I think,
killed him,
Yep.
basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
and then I think they regretted what they did after.
well,
Because if you look
I would
No.
hope so.
No.
so
well, the brother, I don't know sometimes.
well.
Anyways, because if you look at the minigame after his head gets crushed, they just go.
Yeah, they just.
They just kind of stand
Yeah,
there
they
like,
just stand
oh.
there and stare. Well, yeah, they're shocked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
they meant it for that.
So people think that FNAF 4, you're either in a coma after being, chomped off by it,
Yeah.
or you're having illusions it's confusing, but we don't have to get too much into that
I
because
think if
now it's time for the difficulty level that I like to call the FNAF 2 1020 mode difficulty questions.
Oh,
These are as hard
this
as...
really escalated quickly.
Yeah.
I miss easy peasy mode.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Who got the point for that? Austin. I already gave it to him.
What
Okay.
did you just drop?
These are worth...
how many
Little piece of plastic.
how many points did he get for that?
I didn't give him any. Oh, yeah, 2.
Oh yeah, 2
Okay,
points.
good.
So what's the
3 to 6.
3 to 6?
But these are worth 3 points, and this is going up.
Me.
Austin's first.
My God.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. This one's really hard.
Okay.
I swear if this is like
What is the name of the fan-made hoax character from the first FNAF game? And it's a dog.
First fan made
So,
hoax character.
People thought that this character was real, but it ended up being a hoax. But everybody thought that he was real. He's a dog.
It's not the one I thought it was gonna be.
The internet made this to trick people on purpose.
Was it like a really big thing? Like it was pretty well known.
Back when it came out, it was. I'm surprised Scott hasn't put this character, considering how much
Rufus. That's my guess. Rufus.
That's incorrect.
Ah.
I was thinking of the fan game, like the candy one.
No, it's not a fan game.
Those are cats.
It's not a game.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
what when you said just the
Mhm.
dog. I was like, yeah, it's not that.
So people were
because
saying that
wasn't
this character exists in the game. You could find him if you do this, blah 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 blah. But he doesn't actually exist. It's like a playground rumor. My dad works for Nintendo kind of energy.
My dad works for Scott Cawthon.
So, yeah, you have any guesses or no?
I don't remember a dog, bro.
Yeah. So this character's name was Sparky the dog.
I was
You know
I
that?
was literally gonna
No,
No.
I've heard it before, but
Yeah.
it's on
guess.
the
I don't
same.
remember a dog, but I thought it was gonna be Sparky just because that's like.
It's on the same level as Rufus.
It
Like it's such a generic dog.
really
name.
is. They should have come up with something more clever. Well, I
Yeah.
guess Bonnie, Chica.
Yeah.
I guess
This is really not even just lore. This is kind of.
this is lore. This is lore. This is important
This is
lore.
hard.
Yeah, this is important lore.
But-
Oh, okay. This one? You might get this one, Hunter, because I know Hunter.
Yeah, it's Hunter's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think we should have let Luke do this.
No, you should have. Or else the questions would be too easy.
Yes.
And I have other questions that would be better after
Too
this.
easy
But
to.
here's the big question. What is the name of the child that is possessing Chica, the chicken animatronic?
Yo, bro! I don't look that deep into the lore.
Yeah.
I quite literally look at the surface of the game and go, oh, William Afton's purple guy, and he died in this suit, and he kills the children. That's all I really.
Yep, he died. It's Susie.
That's the. Why would you?
I don't know.
You didn't even give me the chance to guess.
I'm sorry.
That's the name I was
You
thinking.
really? Okay, I'll give it to you.
No, don't give it to me. I didn't
Why?
say it because I didn't say it.
I'll give me 1 point.
Give you 1 point?
Gosh darn it.
And sorry, that was
That's like Rufus. I was just gonna guess that name. I was just gonna guess.
Yep.
Ugh.
Susie. So we played adultery yesterday. And
Oh my gosh, it's. Oh!
yeah.
Gosh darn it.
All right,
How'd
these
you think I would
questions.
get this?
These next questions are worth 4 points.
Okay, so you
So-
can get the lead if you get this next one.
Well, it's
right?
Austin.
Yeah, it's my turn, but.
But this is the golden Freddy.
Would
mode
it be
questions.
Austin's turn?
And this one, I actually have a little. This one's actually kind of fun, I think, and I would like to share this. But if you don't know, you might not know. What is the source of the sound effect for the jump scare in the second FNAF game?
How specific do I have to be?
What?
The voice.
Wait. Question again. I'm sorry.
What is the source of the sound that plays when you get jump scared in FNAF 2? Like, where is the original sound from?
Oh, FNAF 2.
Oh.
That's great because I watched a whole video about all the sound effects on FNAF 1.
You son
Yeah.
of a gun. Oh, I was gonna say, you son of a gun.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
I should have watched
This
didn't think
kills
these were
me.
like-
Yeah.
Okay.
If you didn't get it right away, I doubt you're gonna get
Well,
it.
I know.
I didn't think
The-
these questions were like.
I know at least. Well, all the jump scare sound effects from FNAF 1 are the same. But I know that those are from a horror movie with
Yeah.
someone screaming and it's just like a boosted, that boosted.
They're giving birth to an alien
Yeah.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
I'm
sound.
pretty sure it's just alien. Isn't it just alien?
I can't even remember what the movie's called.
I
But this is
think
the
the
second
movie's
game.
just alien.
Yeah. So
doing-
so for the second game, I'm gonna
I can play the sound if you want, but I don't know if that would help.
play it. Yeah, play it.
I know this. I think I know this.
That'll be a good audio cue for the listeners too. So.
What do you mean? Audio?
Like for them to hear what. It
Oh
sounds
yeah,
like.
to hear
I
the,
don't.
yeah, when you
remember.
get jump scared.
There's no point
FNAF.
of even passing it to me because I cannot
Really?
name it.
This one was more for just me to share this because I think you guys will find this kind of interesting.
Bro
because,
just added a question just so we could talk about it.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know you.
Bro, half these questions are things that I don't even. That was okay.
Oh my god. Okay, I've definitely heard where that's from before.
I know.
Now play it close. How close to the mic should I play? So the
Just
listeners
right
can-
there. That's fine.
Okay, that's
It
the
sounds like a
sound.
Oh,
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
okay.
It sounds like I think. Oh, it's.
Is
isn't
it
just-
not? It's still. Is it okay? I'm just gonna throw a wild guess because I don't know. Is it just FNAF 1 animatronics reversed?
No.
But it is. Isn't it something reversed though? Isn't it?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I don't have it anymore.
Everything.
How about?
How about what? I should do something to give.
No,
some
no,
points.
no, no. I have another guess. Is it just all the FNAF 1 animatronics? Wait, no, that's just one sound
That
effect.
wouldn't make sense.
Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's like a
this
bullshit.
actually for us is a little bit topical. And I'll play the clip for you after the video because I don't know if everybody hear it on recording. But this sound effect is very brief, slightly in the background of Saw 2.
What?
We were just talking about Saw yesterday.
I would never have gotten
I,
that.
yeah. Neither have I.
Well, I mean, if you watch, like, I only know it because of the video.
Yeah.
But you've seen the Saw movie.
Yeah.
You know this. You've seen Saw 2. You know the scene where the guy, the Venus flytrap helmet thing.
Oh, yeah.
When it's flashing shots of all these scary things that are happening,
Mhm.
that's the little sound that plays, like just a random scream.
Oh,
So
interesting.
Scott, I don't know.
Is
how-
that allowed?
It's not. I mean, it's just a random sound. Like,
I guess they probably got that sound effect from somewhere.
and also like you wouldn't be able to know unless you were like
Yeah.
Scott himself, right? Because that is so obscure. So I think that was kind of interesting because we were just talking about Saw yesterday and it just like
Yeah.
randomly got into
Bro,
it.
okay, I'm just saying. Half of these questions.
All right,
Bro, what?
this one. If you get this one right, you get the win.
Okay.
Until the bonus question.
It's gonna be like some like obscure question like, how deep does lore go? How
What
is it?
animal is Freddy? No, I'm just kidding.
It's a bear.
Yeah.
It's a dog. You lose. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
It's
gonna be like some question.
So when Scott was making the first FNAF game, which
Oh.
character gave him nightmares?
Oh, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have got that.
Yo, what?
I
That
would
was
have got
easy.
that.
Wait,
That's
no,
like the easiest question yet.
I remember. I literally remember this one.
Really? Not.
Yes.
Not.
Yes,
Not.
that was quite
Wow.
literally the easiest one I think I've had.
Wow.
That was easier
Okay.
than Mike.
Is he in the lead now?
Yeah, we're 1 point.
Oh my god.
but
that
hey.
was worth 4?
Now comes. I don't know if you guys are ready for this.
Well, because some people don't know that.
This now comes the creativity part of our
I'm scared.
discussion. So these, I have 2 questions here. I have another one I might
the
ask.
joy
if I
of
finish.
creation.
This is our theory questions.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I might actually.
right now they're worth 2 points. Maybe I'll up it if I really deem fit. But I'm gonna ask a question, and I want you guys to give your best theories on what you think the answer to this question
Got
is.
it.
And I'm making it based on accuracy, but also if it's really creative, I might give you more points. Like it was something that's pretty out of the box, but also plausible. Okay, so for our first theory question, a little sound effect here.
No.
Who caused the bite of 87?
Oh. I personally think it might have been Mango, just because the fact that she's just like.
This isn't confirmed yet, really.
It's not
I
confirmed.
know it's not
Interesting.
confirmed,
Well, no, I was asking. I didn't
Yeah.
know it wasn't
Well,
already
but
confirmed.
it wasn't.
Oh, let me explain what this is first.
Yeah.
In the first Five Nights at Freddy's game, in the first 3, you get every night you get a call from a guy. People just call him a phone guy. Doesn't really have a name. And he talks to you about all this thing, and he's telling you about like, oh, we used to let the robots, the animatronics, work around during the day, but then there was the bite of 87, so we don't let them anymore. And people are like, what's the bite of 87? And that was in the first game when he said that. So we still, until this day, we don't know what the bite was or who caused it, which robot caused it. Assuming it's a robot, because that would only make sense.
Also, very confusing. The game 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, takes place before Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
Yeah, that too.
So this is why my theory
So
is...
we definitely know for a fact that it had to have happened in FNAF 2.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah, the check in FNAF 2 is dated in 1987.
Exactly.
So probably around that time.
Got it.
I personally think, and this is a pretty theory that everyone always usually thinks, that it's Mangle.
Yeah.
Because Mangle, if you know the lore behind Mangle, it's she or they. Because it's not specified to be a guy or girl, which is I think it's a she. Personally.
Yeah.
Because Mangle basically, as the name suggests, is a just mangled up pieces of like animatronic.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the kids used to just mess with Mangle and just destroy the animatronic. So they
Yeah.
basically just made Mangle into a put together animatronic for kids. So I think that
Very safe.
Mangle like got like annoyed with the kids or something like that, because obviously, as you know, they are alive and they are sentient beings basically.
Mm-hmm.
So got annoyed and fed up with all the kids destroying them and then just like breaking them and putting them back together.
Mm-hmm.
So attacked the kids and just bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll give another piece of evidence.
Wasn't it the frontal cortex?
Yes, the frontal lobe was what Phone Guy said. He said it's amazing how long the human body can survive without the frontal lobe.
Yeah,
In reference to the Body of 87.
mm-hmm.
So the Mangle theory is pretty popular, which is what I personally believe.
So I know.
I win.
So you're giving us points based off of who has the better theory.
Whoever's I find more interesting, sure.
Okay, so this is tricky because I also feel like it's got to be Mangle, but my reasoning's a bit different.
Uh-huh.
Sure, is it confirmed that Mangle was actually a put together?
Yes,
okay,
it,
that's
it,
what she
it
was.
was. It
Guy
was
says
very.
She was just a put together robot for kids,
Which is super unsafe. Like that's a metal robot that they're just taking its arms off with all these wires and stuff.
Yeah, because I was gonna say if it wasn't confirmed, then another possibility is that she's all mangled up and destroyed because of the bite of 87, and they didn't want her functioning anymore.
Ooh, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I
And
never thought
they
about that.
locked her in a room, but since it's confirmed, that kind of blows my theory to
True,
pieces.
Yeah.
True.
But I still do think it's Mangle because, I mean, obviously you can't have kids around that kind of, and obviously she comes after you and tries to attack you. Even though she's mangled, she can get around pretty easily.
Yeah.
Climb on the ceilings, bro.
Yep.
But I really just reiterated what Hunter said, so if anything, the points should probably go to him.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, I'll give Hunter the points for that.
Okay.
This has been a pretty back and forth game, I will say.
Mm-hmm. So what are the points looking like?
9-6. It's Hunter now.
Okay.
So, well, I will say a little bit about the Mangle theory. Is that I think another reason it could be Mangle is because when Mangle jump scares you in FNAF 2, they like come from the ceiling and bite down right on your forehead, frontal lobe.
Yeah.
And this one wasn't really confirmed. This is kind of a funny thing I like to talk about because people read way too deep into things, as you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
Mangle, whenever Mangle's around with cameras, whenever she's in or there in your room, they have a little like noise that plays, and you can hear like horrible talking.
Oh yeah.
And everybody thought that was everybody like thought that they heard like a police talking like, oh, we got a little boy here, he's missing his frontal lobe, and then. And to me, that would be really cool. Like that would be so cool if Scott did that. Like that would be awesome. But Scott confirmed that it's not the case. It's just random police chatter.
Yeah,
So there's no.
The best thing Hunter and I could have probably watched to know everything is the 2-hour interview with Scott Coughlin about the games.
I literally didn't watch anything.
I didn't watch anything either.
Yeah.
This is all just memory.
Yeah.
From stuff that I even like just think of like
bragging about.
Yeah.
Mine just that my knowledge of the game is like on the surface right now because I used to be deep into the lore and then I stopped for so long.
Yeah.
So I just like all my knowledge is just kind of like surface level stuff.
Sure.
Like,
Sure. Yep.
Also,
Alright.
4,
Alright. This is the next question. Sorry.
Mangle was like because in 4 with Halloween edition
Mm-hmm.
with the. When you're talking about the radio, I remember that. I'm like, that's like honestly the most annoying thing about 4. If you play the Halloween edition, is because you can't hear the breathing.
Yep.
I could never play the Hollow Knight. I couldn't play the Hollow Knight just because of the breathing and needing
You
to do
actually
that.
literally can't play it
Yeah, I
anymore.
know.
Well,
Kind
you
of
actually,
sucks.
No, I'm pretty sure you can. You just have
Really?
to.
I'm sure there's some way.
It's an
Hackers.
emulator, probably.
Yeah. But this is the next question, which we actually had a little bit of a discussion about. But
And I get to go first, right?
yeah, Austin gets to
Okay.
go first.
No.
I really want you guys to don't say anything too obvious. I want you to really say something that's really out of left field for this one.
Got it.
Yeah.
What is the purple guy holding in the FNAF 2?
Oh my
mini
gosh, we
games?
had this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
we had this conversation about this the other day.
Banana.
Well, obviously, the main thing people think he's holding is a phone
Yeah.
because that's like a pretty big theory. I don't know if it's confirmed.
No.
No, he's not phone
Not
guy.
phone guy.
He's not
No.
phone guy.
Also,
So
if it was a phone, do you think that phone guy just always walks around with a phone in his
Yeah.
Here you
hand?
go. Hold my phone. Hold my phone. Hold my phone.
and you have to think. It literally can't be a phone for the time period. There wasn't
Oh, yeah.
wireless phones back then.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
I haven't explained this yet.
Go ahead.
In FNAF 2, when you die, there's a minigame that could play where you see Purple Guy, and he's, I don't know, you can't, like, show this on Spotify, can you? Or would that be too much work? I mean, if it's too much
No,
work,
you
you don't
can't.
have
I'm
to.
too lazy for
Yeah,
that.
that's okay.
I don't
But,
think you can show things on Spotify.
Yeah, you can.
You
But,
can.
he's, the way that his sprite looks, or his character looks like in the minigame, his arm is, like, disfigured or something, and he looks like he's holding something. It's the same color, purple, but it's, like, it's not his hand. He's holding something, but nobody knows what it is, and nothing has really ever been talked about
It's
it.
just a disfigured hand, dog.
So,
Well, okay, I'm just gonna say this is kind of not interesting, but I don't have anything else to guess and say what it is. In this, I don't know. I don't think it really looks like this, but it would make sense if it was this, especially with FNAF
Knife.
1 and like all in FNAF 2. Like the restaurant having all like the closets and all kinds of storage
excited.
rooms and stuff. I think you have no reason to be excited about this.
I'm excited.
I think it's literally just like a key ring with keys. I think it's.
I've never actually heard this theory.
Just kind of. Well, yeah, I just came up with it.
that one.
Because like I think to emphasize like. You know, he goes into these storage closets. He gets these suits to lure children. So obviously he needs keys for those.
He is walking towards you in the mini game.
Yeah.
Like whenever you walk out of a random room and he just starts walking, like he's going into that room.
Yeah. So I think it's a key ring with keys to all these locked rooms that people
I like that.
That would be-
people
that's
aren't supposed to go
really nice.
into because obviously there's lots of dangerous
Yeah,
equipment
now
and
he's-
evidence probably.
William Afton is also wearing a badge. He actually was a co-creator of these animatronics.
Yes.
So
Oh,
he
yeah,
works
with
there.
Henry.
He's like
Yes.
an official there.
Okay,
Understand.
mine's a little like doesn't make really any sense. Kind of like
Good,
the
that's
key
what I
thing.
want.
Is I personally think because it could be either like it could be like a knife or something. I know it's like really weird and it's really disfigured and doesn't look anything like a knife, but it also doesn't look like anything else we can think of. It
Banana.
doesn't look like a key ring. so
Yeah,
much.
exactly.
It looks like a banana.
It
It-
does.
that
It
out
looks
there.
like a banana, or it looks like a really just big hand, like a really
Maybe-
elongated hand.
Maybe he wasn't luring children. He was luring monkeys.
No.
And purple monkeys, so he needed a purple banana.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
I
Yes. Monkeys aren't
personally
yellow.
think that it's supposed to represent like a knife
Yeah.
or like some sort of tool, because in the one mini game, where you have to feed the kids to make sure they stop crying, with the kids like there was a crying child in like the window,
Charlotte Emily.
Emily, but at the time it was a boy, which is really because that was the thing that he retconned.
Genderless. Oh yeah, that's right.
The thing is that he retconned it was because it used to be
Yeah.
a man and then it used to be a boy and then he changed to marry it to a girl. And then, so that's why I think it's a knife, because, like, he killed the kid after, like, going up and killing her, or him. Well,
Fair enough.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Or I think it's a tool, like, that has, or a multi-purpose tool, because it kind of has a knife or, like, a wrench or something like that on it. Because in the one mini game where you play as the animatronics and he's leading you places, he dismantles the
That's a good
animatronics.
Ooh, that is true.
Yeah.
So,
That's
like,
a
it
very
could
good
be
point.
like a multi-purpose tool.
Yes. That's a very good point.
I'm still gonna give it to Austin because I've never heard
You
because I've never heard that, and because it makes it more interesting. Because now it's 9-8.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I win, though.
Now we have one more question actually.
Oh.
Actually, I have 9 and 8, and I have 1 point.
Luke's not.
You don't
winning.
count.
Luke
Wait,
can't
oh
win.
my God,
his own
decide what
quiz.
we're gonna win.
It's fine.
What does the winner get?
I don't know.
guy.
The winner gets
Purple
put in
guy.
a Freddy Fazbear suit.
Yep.
So actually, I don't want to participate
Yeah.
in this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, you're winning, man. Go ahead. You got it. You got
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
want to be put in purple. I don't want to.
You can choose. You can choose Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, or Foxy.
Yep. Yep.
I want to give Scott Cawthon nightmares.
That's your prize.
I want to be the one that gives Scott Cawthon nightmares. I mean,
Yeah.
Bonnie. No, that's really weird. No.
Okay.
Okay. Last question. I'm ready.
You've written it down. Now I remember. So we have one more theory question. I'm gonna throw out here.
This is a tiebreaker. Well, not tiebreaker, but because we're
You
not.
know, I can make it a tie and give Austin 1 more point for
No.
being
No.
the guy.
No.
That's
You
bad.
sure?
That's bad.
It doesn't matter because if I get it right, I'll still be ahead anyway, right? It's 2 points.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
It's still
Sure.
game changing.
Still, yeah, and yeah. So, okay. So this question is more of just like a what do you believe, but
Mhm.
because it's not really confirmed, but there's a lot of different beliefs around it.
Yeah.
Do you think that Fredbear is Golden Freddy?
No.
Oh, that's a good question.
No.
Yeah.
That's a very good question.
I don't
Yeah.
personally think so.
Here, I'll explain too. Golden Freddy is a very, very famous secret character. Since the first FNAF game, there's a very rare chance of appearing, and when he appears in your office, he's just like sitting there, and if you wait too long, he jump scares you and crashes your game. So he's a secret character. There's a very rare chance of showing up, but internet goes nuts for him. He's like every thumbnail you see.
Mm-hmm.
And Fredbear, the one, if you remember from earlier, who bites off Evan Afton, that's the name of William Afton's son, who gets killed.
Yep.
The one who bites his head is the same color as Golden Freddy, and has kind of the same design. And this happened before FNAF 1 and 2 and all the other ones. This happened like first in the timeline. The Bite of 83 was one of the first things that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I also just never made this connection. Sorry to cut you off, but
Mhm.
Michael is the brother that got
Yes.
Evan killed. I never even
Yeah.
realized that.
Yeah.
That adds so much more depth.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That is
that
crazy.
That makes sister location make sense because Michael's who you play in sister
Yeah,
location.
so he's kind of like redeeming himself a bit.
He's
like
the
going
closest
back.
we've gotten to.
Redeeming himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
God.
closest we've gotten to a main character in the series,
Right.
I'd
Who,
say.
Michael?
Okay,
Some
continue
people
though.
also think he's Mike Schmidt under like a pseudonym.
I don't.
Mm.
But I think that's kind of people just trying to connect everything
Yeah.
to the Afton family.
He's
Yeah, yeah.
back.
Yeah.
He's back in 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Afton is Evan Afton's brother.
Yeah.
Also a son of William Afton, in case you didn't figure that out.
Yo.
Okay.
Most of the humans are named Afton. There's
Yeah.
no less.
So-
Anyway,
Well,
Yeah.
except for
Yeah,
Fitzgerald.
so- very popular theory. I always go back and forth on it, but do you think that
and Gregory.
Fredbear is Golden Freddy? And how would he be if you think so?
Okay, well, Hunter, you get to go
I
first.
say no, because there is in certain things there is Fredbear, and some people say Golden Fredbear.
What?
Cause I know this is like
Fredbear is golden.
I know, but there if you look at certain things, sometimes it just says Fredbear, or sometimes it says
Mhm.
Golden Fredbear, which is very different from each
Interesting.
other. Because if you look, because I know FNAF World doesn't have a lot of canon anymore. I
Yeah.
think that's actually removed
FNAF
from the
World,
canon.
the not spin-off RPG.
It used to be canon. Scott Cawthon used to have it as canon, but he changed his mind.
Mm-hmm.
But because he had 2 different characters. There's Golden Fredbear and there's Fredbear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's why I personally think that they're not the same character. But if they are the same character, the reason why I would think that they are, well, yeah, obviously they're the same same color, but their designs are their designs are also kind of different too.
Mm-hmm.
Because Fredbear or Golden Freddy is kind of just like on the ground like
Slumped
this,
over,
it's
yeah.
slumped over. But Golden Freddy is more. Wait, did I say Golden Freddy already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fredbear, I meant to say,
Mhm.
is more active and he's more out in the world doing stuff.
Mhm.
As
Mhm.
Golden Freddy's just kind of, as I said, like this. And
Yes.
2. That's why I don't think they're the same person or the same thing at all.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Golden Freddy has 2 children, souls.
Yes. Cassidy and Evan.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that also kind of does make the Fredbear is Golden Freddy theory kind of whack.
Yeah.
Because
Wait. So what is Okay, what is it is absolutely 100% confirmed that Evan and Cassidy are both in the Golden Freddy
Yes.
suit.
It's from that Cassidy is. If Evan is, it would. If Evan isn't, it would make a lot of the lore kind of rocky. So Evan being there makes the lore make a lot more sense. It makes the story more interesting.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, obviously you want to have an interesting story, so that's probably what Scott wanted.
Okay.
But that is saying that Fredbear is Golden Freddy. So if he's not, then it's not.
Got it.
So it's not confirmed.
Okay.
It's if in case you haven't figured it out yet, this lore is really, really confusing and
Yeah,
complex.
it's sometimes it like makes so much like sometimes it's like put out too on a platter, and sometimes it's just like wow.
Yeah, it's wild and it's awesome.
So is that your theory?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep. Let's hear Austin.
Okay.
It's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, it's better be a bang.
So-
I'm trying to think about it.
I do believe that Fredbear is Golden Freddy,
Okay.
and I will explain my reasoning.
I hope so.
Yes. So the reason I believe Fredbear is Golden Freddy, because I was going to ask you this question because this question is very important to whether my theory is correct or not. But Evan, the plausibility that Evan is in, which Evan being the kid that was killed by Fredbear, in his soul being in Golden Freddy. So it seems like you said it's not confirmed, but there's a lot of plausibility behind that.
Yes.
And obviously, a big thing in this game is the souls of the children go into whatever animatronic their bodies are stuffed into.
Or that most connection with.
Yes, most connection with.
Yeah.
Which is why I believe Fredbear and Golden Freddy are the same characters, because first off, FNAF 4 goes all the way back to the beginning. Fredbear's Family Diner, where Bite of 83 happens, is the very first, like, pretty much the first point in the timeline that we see.
Yeah, before, like, William and Henry Emily, yeah.
That we see. And the big problem I have with Fredbear not being Golden Freddy is we never see Fredbear again.
Yeah.
So...
Actually, I was looking this up earlier,
Mhm.
because that's why I wrote this question, because I was like, where is Fredbear?
Yeah, I really believe that they're the same characters, and I will address a big, something that could prove this theory wrong, which is the fact that Golden Freddy is clearly not, what's it called? The kind of suits that crush you. Springlock. He's clearly not Springlock. He's just a suit. Fredbear is, but it's obviously you can remove the endoskeletons, and I feel like Evan dying, no matter how evil Purple Guy becomes, I don't believe he was evil too much at this point where Evan dies. I think this was a big turning point, and Evan dying would affect him so much that he would just lock this suit away forever, take out the endoskeleton, because that was the whole thing that killed Evan.
Yeah.
And basically lock this whole suit away for a long time, because FNAF 1 is when you start to see like the little Easter eggs of him and stuff. And that's pretty much it.
That's good.
That's why I
really
think,
like that.
That's why I think they're the same characters.
I enjoyed hearing that. That was actually really fun to listen. I don't know why that was so fun to listen to me.
But yeah, that's I didn't explain it as well as
No,
I wanted to.
I'm
but
being dead serious.
okay.
This is something that I really like to talk about, because you saying Golden Freddy, not a Springlock suit, because people always bring up the fingers. Golden Freddy only has 4 fingers because he's like a cartoon character. So.
Yeah.
And Springlock suits have to have 5 fingers because the person has to fit inside.
Got it.
So, also, Golden Freddy's motionless and is stuck in this position. And that's another reason why people think that he might be a Springlock suit.
Oof.
So
this is so back and forth.
Yeah, I know. So there's those two which contradict each other. Now let's go to Ultimate Custom Night, where William Afton. Ultimate Custom Night is the 7th FNAF game.
Yeah.
Where you can play a FNAF game where you're in the office defending against animatronics, but it's every animatronic ever in the. There's 50 at this point in the whole series.
Right.
And the theory goes, and I think it's pretty much confirmed, that William Afton is in purgatory, hell, whatever. I think it's hell. I think it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Or
because you're facing all of the animatronics.
Yeah, his hell is seeing all of his misdeeds, all the people who like in his story that he's killed or just brought so much unfortunate, all of them attacking him constantly. There's no escape from it.
Yeah.
So the person who is controlling this purgatory / hell is confirmed to be Golden Freddy.
It's confirmed?
Either Cassidy or Evan, one of those souls is the one who's torturing William.
So you play.
It's probably Cassidy.
So you play William and.
Yes. So whenever you die, and
Cassidy's marionette, correct?
no, that's Charlotte
No.
Emily.
Yeah.
That's Henry Emily's daughter. Henry Emily was the co-founder.
Which one's
with
Cassidy again?
That's why.
Cassidy's just one of the names of one of the.
Wait.
Oh.
That's why at the end of 6 he says the darkest pit of hell opens up for you,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why
Yeah.
all of them are in there.
Yeah.
Is because of that.
Mhm.
Because of the
So
the
7
weapons.
probably does take place directly after 6.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
that would make
Yeah.
the most sense because
Yeah.
it's darkest pit of hell and all the characters are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So so every time you die in FNAF 7, different characters can kill you, obviously, because it's 50 of them, and they
Yeah.
all I think they all have 3 or 4 different unique things they say when they kill you.
Yeah.
And many of them reference the one you should not have killed.
Mm.
They always say it like that, the one you should not have killed. Now, this brings up a lot of things,
Mhm.
because obviously, as we know, William didn't kill Evan.
Right.
Yeah.
So if Evan is in Golden Freddy, then he's not the one you should not have killed, and he's not the one torturing William.
Oh, that's
But it
crazy.
would make sense if he was torturing William because he has such a connection to him.
Mm-hmm.
Cassidy could be doing it, but from a narrative standpoint, that's kind of just random. Like, why Cassidy specifically? Why is Cassidy the one to be torturing William Afton?
Right. So we don't even know which animatronic Cassidy possesses.
No, we know.
Well,
which one he
it's
does.
Golden Freddy, but
no,
like,
it's Golden Freddy.
Oh, right.
They both.
Yes.
They
okay.
both take.
Got it.
yeah,
Got it. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I there's so many other branching paths I'm gonna go on right now, but we have like 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
And I'll say one more thing about this whole Golden Freddy Fredbear thing. There's a little Easter egg you can get where there's this thing that's called the Death Coin in Ultimate Custom Night, where if you use it on an animatronic, then they just get cut from the
Yeah.
game. If you are on Golden Freddy on 1 difficulty and you use the Death Coin on him, you get jump scared, but it's Fredbear that jump scares you. So there's a Fredbear jump scare in the series. It's the only time you get to see him not in 8-bit, which is really
Yeah.
interesting.
What does he
and-
say?
Actually, no, not the
Does he
first
say
time. he's in
anything?
Yeah, he does,
Okay.
but his voice sounds are really garbled and hard to hear. So, and I'll listen to again what they say afterwards, but it's pretty interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it being Cassidy makes the most sense, at least in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just kind of boring, like just Cassidy, like. But yeah, torturing William. And that brings us up to date on the Golden Fredbear stuff.
That was a
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have to decide your winner, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh, for the question. That's
Yeah.
right.
I never gave anybody any points for that.
Who said?
Hunter was opposed. I was for them being the same character.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Austin.
I knew it. Literally, the second I heard you say, "Oh, I had a lot of fun," I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
There's no point of even waiting.
All right. So
I win.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Hunter has 9 points. Austin has 10 points. I have 1 point.
9 point. I have 9 point. Not
Oh.
9 points.
9
I have
point.
I actually wrote that down.
9
Yeah,
point.
me too.
Guys, I have 9 point. Let's
9
go.
So I hope that was interesting for
That
you.
was a very
No.
close game.
Yeah, it
That
really was. It was
intense.
interesting.
I hate you.
Even
That was
if
very close.
even if we don't know about FNAF, I'm sure that was still interesting to listen to. I still
It
love-
was.
I mean, like you know.
I like how I'm saying it was. Like
Yeah.
I can speak for them.
But
It was really fun.
hopefully you've been
It was
educated.
fun for you guys.
Go see the movie October 27th.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
We're gonna be talking
Give
about it
more.
for sure.
Give Scott Cawthon more money.
Yep.
Hunter, I swear if you hit the table.
I didn't even hit the table. I went like this.
Yes, you did.
You
Stop
it! Don't you ever.
Well, actually, you have the authority here, so if you want to hit the table,
I'm
technically
allowed
you
to.
can.
Oh no.
I'm allowed to make Austin go through whatever pain he wants. I am Cassidy in this situation.
Mhm.
So I hope you loved our little dive into the morbid, dark tale of Five Nights at Freddy's. We haven't even talked about William Afton's death,
Mhm.
stuff like that. We'll if you want to do any research on your own, you'll get to experience that whole rabbit hole, which is awesome. But
William Afton death.
that is a little bit about FNAF,
Mhm.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Hopefully you gleaned stuff from this. That was really fun. I liked the whole competitive side of it.
Yeah.
Didn't like the part where I was getting everything wrong, but I liked everything else about it.
Get everything wrong.
Getting everything wrong was not fun for me. But doesn't have really much else to say.
Yeah.
So, you want to count down?
3, 2, 1. Peace out, media junkies.